much. They're so hot. But they're bad news. All these people who marry foreigners on YouTube lately. Oh my god. They're just watching me.
Look at that top lip.
What's wrong with my car? There they are. What up? So they're gang members and they're gonna kill me.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
Welcome back to my channel. I have a lot of energy. Also, we are starting our New Year's resolutions early, like I stated before. And oh my goodness, today is day 2 of starting my New Year's resolutions, or at least 5 of them. Yeah. And I already feel like a different person. It's so weird how just changing your core habits of what you normally do just completely change everything. Anyways, in today's reaction, we're going to be reacting to a compilation, which we haven't done in a while, actually. And this one's called Trisha Paytas' Problematic History with Race. Obviously, I feel like I've seen everything, but I always say that, don't I? I always say I've seen everything, so I don't know. Maybe I'll forget. I don't know. Sometimes I forget on things I've seen. And then I'll be like, oh my gosh, haven't I seen this before? Or no, I haven't seen this before. I don't know. Regardless, we're going to hop right into this reaction, see what it's talking about. It's only about 13 minutes long, so definitely go do your due diligence. Go get you a snack, some food. I still have my smoothie here. Actually, I just plopped the top of it on here. Like that was in the you know, the blender. And it's kind of thick. Anyways, I got this so long ago. Remember this going viral on what TikTok. I never used it. Can you believe it? I just found it and I was like, oh my god, I never used it. So we're gonna do it together, okay? We're gonna see right now if I put this right here, am I gonna just like, I have that little, you know what I mean, that little, get it open. I'm kind of scared because one, what if it really makes me look younger? I'm gonna feel old as hell. I'm gonna be like, no. Why is this happening to me? Okay. Oh, wow. There it is, guys. Let's go ahead and try it on before we hop in this reaction. I'm really nervous. Why am I nervous? I think I'm nervous because I literally don't like the fact that I do have bags under my eyes. Like, as much as I try to act like I don't, I definitely do. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. It's kind of... All right. Maybe I feel like I should get closer so y'all can really see it because you know me, I'm gonna be looking over here. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't feel nothing. I feel no difference and I see no difference. What is this? Why did this go viral? Am I like, I see no difference, y'all. I see, wait, is it because I don't have bags? Oh my god, I don't have bags. The bags that lady had were like actual bags. They were like, you know what I mean? Like this is like the under eye. I guess it's just like the pigment, right? I don't freaking know, y'all. I'm over here putting more like it's supposed to do something. Child, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, y'all let me know if y'all see the difference. I don't see no difference. I don't think I like it. I can kind of feel it now after I done walked over to that other bathroom. Anyways, let's hop into this damn reaction. Trisha Paytas' Problematic History with Race. Wait, did I read that right? Trisha Paytas' Problematic History with Race. Well, let's hop in here while I do my nightly routine, okay?
Already proven to be false. Here we're going to prove her false again by showing...
Whoa. What?
Trisha Paytas has repeatedly stated that she has no history of consistent racist behavior, stating that she only said the N-word once in a song years ago, which we have already proven to be false. Here we're going to prove her false again by showing her history of racism and microaggressions that she's guilty of even to this day in 2021.
A slave. So don't tell me that James ended Trisha because he talked fast in a video and he has the same pattern of consistent racist behavior as Trisha did.
She's good. She's fucking.
Can I just say, not the same pattern of consistent. Mine was not consistent racist
she's right.
behavior.
No, but she's right. That's what I meant to say. You guys are both racist in the same way. You're not
it's
really.
Not consistent. He has like consistent things that say, you know.
All right.
When I was on Celebrity Big Brother, the big thing in the UK is racism. They don't let you on that show if you're like a little bit racist. So they do like in-depth like research to see if you were like racist at any point. And if they like let me on Celebrity Big Brother where they kick people off for being racist, like I'm not. It's not consistent.
So your evidence that you're not racist is that you're on Big Brother.
There's no consistent pattern of me ever saying that.
We're going to begin with her feelings on foreigners. In this clip, she claims to be fond of foreigners while also referring to them as bad news,
Fond of foreigners.
lumping every foreigner into this category.
Why do I love foreigners so much? They're so hot. But they're bad news. All these people who marry foreigners on YouTube lately. Bad news bear.
Whoa, she said that? Whoa. Wait, listen. She has so much content. I just had no idea.
During a segment of Frenemies where Ethan brought up the subject of xenophobia, Trisha identified with being xenophobic as if it were a cute or quirky title to claim, stating that she feared foreigners, including her own fiancé at the time who is Middle Eastern.
We don't tolerate xenophobic conversations. Van is canceled.
Xenophobic.
It means you hate foreigners or are afraid of foreigners.
Me.
Yeah.
I used to be scared of Moses. When I would wake up in the middle of the night, I used to, like, literally for 7 months, I would wake up and be like, oh my God, who is next to me? Like, I would be terrified.
That claim appears to be true, as she can be seen here describing how terrified she is of a man that she believes is going to kill her, citing that he's foreign, so it's a possibility.
And he was, like, an older man. It was not a traditional fishing, trust me. I was like, okay. And, like, foreign, too. So I was like, yikes.
While discussing a bad incident she had with a stranger in this clip, Trisha goes out of her way to point out that the woman was foreign, even though that's irrelevant, and then proceeds to mock the woman's accent.
But I'm never, like, the bitch back. Like, I never am. But I always want to be, because it really, like, infuriates me when people, like, take advantage or just try and boss you or bully you around. And so it was a foreign girl, and she's like, you need to move. I said, okay, please come and tell us we need to move. We'll move. And she goes, okay, I would call them and let them know.
And when it comes to accents, Trisha has made it clear that she views people who have them as toys.
I haven't seen
Like,
any.
if you come to America and you have an accent and you can speak a different language, people are going to be like, oh, it's like a little toy. And I know a lot of you think I just, like I'm like, he's my little toy, but he kind of is.
And seems to think that those with accents, like her fiancé, have trouble understanding.
You're kidding.
Even though her fiancé has never publicly given any indication of this and even seems to take offense by the assumption as seen in this clip. As if somehow he wouldn't be able to keep up with and comprehend the language
because of an
appears to
accent.
strongly
Hey, God.
What? And you understood it?
Stop asking me that.
But that's so hard.
I understand.
No.
And while stating before that accents are something she's fond enough of to apparently consider them as toys, she appears to be disgusted by a stranger speaking Spanish, shaming him for trying to speak to her in anything other than English, alleging that he's hitting on her even though she claims she doesn't understand him. And she responds in disgust. What the man actually asked her for was not a date but a photo, as many of her fans or random people have done prior and were never labeled gross for. But apparently because they speak English she can identify them as fans, whereas a stranger who doesn't is labeled as a creep. Who knew that one's ability to speak English determined whether they were gross or not?
Right.
We certainly didn't.
The valley, y'all. The valley. I don't know if you just saw that because it was dark.
Trisha!
Like, literally getting hit on by someone, like, no offense to anyone who doesn't know English, but, like, if someone doesn't know English, like, and clearly I don't speak Spanish. Like, I mean, hello. Like,
He said photo.
This isn't the first
You don't know
time that
photo?
she's had a publicly
What?
negative response to Hispanic men. Here she is in older footage claiming that a car simply driving by her with Hispanic men inside is dangerous.
Why did I
stating
watch
that
this?
they're obvious gang members.
Why did I do it?
these people are, like coming and they're just like, oh my God. They're just watching me.
Look at that top lip.
What's wrong with my car? There they are. What up? So they're gang members and they're gonna kill me.
And as seen in a clip that we've posted before, she was also under the assumption that a group of black men were going to kill her. She had stated that she would also believe the same if they were white, but we've yet to come across footage of her fearing for her life in the vicinity of white men.
They're running to get the snackies because I am terrified of getting out of my car.
Oh, I remember
I
this.
drive a BMW, not that it's like super high class, but I swear to you right now, it's like, I don't mean this to be like racist, but okay, well it's gonna come out racist anyways, but there's just these 6 really scary looking guys, and I think they'd be scary whether they were white or black.
Here she admits to
whispered
loving
black.
having tokens around her as if those of different races are toys of some kind, as she's mentioned before, and not human beings.
It's fun though, like it's fun when you, like knowing that we're like cool and friends, like it's fun to have someone like Tourette's, just like Moses is like my Middle Eastern, you're my Tourette's friend.
You like having tokens around.
Yep.
And she hasn't just said that once, but on multiple occasions.
That's so crazy.
Referring to her boyfriend, now husband,
I have
at the
a friend
time
with
as a toy
Tourette's.
because he was Middle Eastern.
I was telling him, like, you're not my type either, and I think it's, like, fun now. He's like a toy. It's like, oh, I got a Middle Eastern, you know?
Oh my god.
It's fun.
Because you I don't know that you like him as a person. I think you just fetishize him.
I always ask him that too. I'm like, I wonder if I just like the idea of you.
You say
like,
that to him?
Yeah, like he's like, I don't know if it's like he's just different and new and like a toy. So I'm like,
that's
well,
what
this
it
is fun.
Admitting to her fetishization on multiple occasions.
Does it bother you that I talk about your country so much and I don't treat you just like a normal person that I'd be in America?
Cultural appropriation.
Do you think so? Do you think I do it? Does it bother you though? I think it would bother me. Like if someone was from America, I wouldn't just be like, so tell me about Nebraska. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I kind of feel like sometimes it's a little like fetishy.
Here she can be seen talking about how much she loves the fact that Moses is Jewish and how turned on it gets her. What's concerning about this clip, on top of everything else, is that she admits they roleplay a specific shower kink relating to him being Jewish. She states that she's told Ethan about this before on the show, and the only reference that she's ever made to Jewish people and showers is the time she learned about them being led to the gas chambers during the Holocaust while being tricked into thinking they were going to shower.
I love that he's Jewish. I look at him every time and I'm like,
hopefully
wow.
that's not the best part about him.
It just turns me on a lot.
So weird.
So hot. I just love it. I love it.
You guys ever roleplay like into the Jewish thing?
We did once, but it was like too weird.
What was the
situation? It wasn't serious. It was just like, I told you about it. It was kind of weird.
No, what was it? No, tell me.
It was like a joke, but like it was weird, and then we stopped.
Tell me, what was the
It
scenario?
was like the shower one. Like he was in the shower.
I can't believe that. I seriously can't believe that. Like a Jew in the shower, like the Holocaust. Like, are you serious right now? I can't even. That's there's nothing funny about that. Not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. What? Bro, you're kidding.
To further showcase how she views anyone that isn't a white American as a toy, here in 2018, she proudly references her racist Japanese character that she created.
I look like a kangaroo girl, and if anyone remembers Pop Star Trisha.
For a reminder, this was that character. She even lists this character of hers in her greatest moments of 2011.
I'm still stuck on the shower.
Meaning that for at least 7 years, she was still very proud of this creation of her mocking the Japanese.
Still suck.
Trishy, my Popstar Trishy on YouTube. She finally came to life. Popstar Trishy was my Japanese alter ego pop star, and she was actually a character I've had in my improv classes in college and high school. So it's kind of cool that she got to make a music video. She has a single out on iTunes. Like, how cool is that? Like, I've always wanted to be a pop star, so it was like really cool that.
iTunes. That just took me back. Woo!
I got to make that dream come true with the help of my friend Alan, who wrote the song for me, and my friend Dane, who directed it, and then my visions came to life, which is really cool. I can't sing, but I still got to be a pop star this year, so that was really exciting. She actually made Yahoo Music's top 10 worst.
Y'all remember those tops? I still have it. I still have one in my closet. I'm never gonna get rid of it. I feel like it's gonna come back one day. Maybe. I don't know. But I still have it.
Videos of 2011, which was such an awesome thing for me.
That isn't the first and only time that she's dressed up as other races either. Here she is on one Thanksgiving day dressed as both a Native American and a pilgrim.
What?
Hey guys, and happy Thanksgiving. I am dressed as a pilgrim.
Saw my Indian costume.
And here she is on Frenemies laughing about stealing her boyfriend's Israeli identity.
So the caption is, when you take your boyfriend's Israeli identity and all the comments are free Palestine, and you're just trying to figure out where Palestine even is and why it needs to be freed.
Even though she appears to know nothing about it.
Anyways, we're for Israel, not Palestine.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh. What do you mean we're not for Israel?
We're for people.
Okay, we're for all people, but Israel all the way.
When Ethan calls her out for cultural appropriation for being dressed as an Egyptian, she justifies it by telling him that she's 2% Egyptian and purchased the costume, therefore she's not appropriating anything.
Why are you in a classroom doing King Tut?
I mean, this was an iconic TikTok, I think.
They're like, here's the most egregious example of cultural appropriation we've ever seen.
No, I am not appropriating that culture. I bought that costume.
They're like, here is how to go.
No, I have a little bit of Egyptian in me, actually.
Really? How much?
Yeah, I think like maybe 2%.
Bye.
She used a similar defense to justify her blackfishing by claiming that she's a percentage of Moroccan.
Some people have accused Trisha of being a blackfish. You know what that is?
That's not.
It's someone who tries to look black, who's white.
Okay, well, I am 18% Moroccan,
we have
so I actually have Moroccan in me. I told you this.
That doesn't make you black. You said you have like 3%. Okay, Moroccan.
I think it's like 13%.
Well, aren't Moroccans mostly like? Yeah,
they're
Arabs.
American. They're African.
Yeah, but they're Arabs. They're not. They're not
African.
Like, you're one of us, girl.
I know.
But wait. You're not hearing yourself.
You're not.
That doesn't make you black. That
there
makes you
are
Arab.
Some Moroccans that are dark.
Okay.
I'm not blackfishing. That is in my DNA.
She herself has claimed that it's racist to state that you want to be another race.
To just put race into anything, there's some stereotype you're trying to project with that. Like, it doesn't need to be said now. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be said, like, ever. But it's like, you don't just say, like, oh, I wish like I was a black woman or a black man. It's just like a weird, there's some sort of...
You did that.
Motivation behind it. It is racist, in my opinion.
But has also said that she would lie about being black if she could get away with it, stating that the only thing stopping her is the fact that it would be too easy for the internet to find out that she wasn't.
What?
Half black, half white. I think I've always wanted to be that. Even when I was younger, people would tell me. Because when I was younger, I looked more mixed and I loved it. So I still take it as a compliment when people think that. I'm like, oh, I wish I could lie. I'm like, yeah, I am, but we'll find out. Nah, these days.
She appears to have a strange relationship with the concept of race. Here she calls Hamilton racist for casting only POCs, but doesn't view herself or her microaggressions as racist in the slightest. She seems to only be able to acknowledge that things are racist if they're against white people.
The casting for Hamilton specifically says non-white, like non-Caucasian actors in it, except for one King George. But like it specifically says for ensemble and touring and everything, non-white, which can be, I feel like that's a little racist too, right? Like, okay, everyone but white people.
A couple of examples of these microaggressions are
imagine living on the other side.
In one case, she enters Mexican-American actor Danny Trejo's donut shop and refers to it as a weird vibe, comparing it to Tijuana for what appears to be no other reason than the fact that Danny is Mexican.
It was weird. It was a weird vibe in there. I felt like we went to literally I don't know, Tijuana.
Look at your top lip.
It's weird, man.
Another is when she announces that she likes chicken from a Filipino place but states that knowing it's Filipino makes her not like it. Why would knowing that make her not like it?
Bye!
As a statement, action, or
what?
As an instance of indirect, subtle, or unintentional discrimination against members of a marginalized group such as a racial or ethnic minority.
Wow.
A lot of what we've shown here in this video seems to fit that category.
It's different.
I love it.
Maybe knowing it's Filipino, I was like, I don't know if I like this, but I think it was good.
Ironically enough, she once claimed that she herself was profiled. If she calls this profiling, what does she call what she did to all of these other people in this video?
But that is like profiling. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, not to say I look sus, but you can't just go to someone's car and be like, excuse me, do you live here? It's public property.
Y'all, I'm so shocked. Why am I so shocked? Shouldn't be, but I am. Why am I? I wasn't expecting that video to be like that at all. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm still stuck on the shower. How did I not know about the shower? You're telling me that you married a Jew and role played him in the shower, comparing it to a gas chamber. We stopped because it wasn't. What'd she say? We stopped because it was weird. It got weird, and she's giggling. Yo, I'm stuck on that. I'm so stuck on that. You know what it kind of reminds me of is if I was with somebody and they wanted, for me to be like the slave and they want to be like The hell? Owners, whippers, what do you call them? A slave owner? Child. I am just so stuck on that. I'm so sorry. And you know why? Let me explain why I'm stuck on it, because I'm not Jewish, right? But in middle school, we had a woman that was, I mean, like she was in the Holocaust. She had the tattoo of, you know, going through that, and she came and talked to us in middle school. And like ever since then, I mean, I've been to like 3 different Holocaust museums. I have Anne Frank on DVD as we speak right now in my room. And it's just a situation that I followed for a very long time. And not in the aspect of knowing everything and all the details, but more in the aspect of like respecting, just respect. You know, you just don't. Oh God, that really bothers me, bro. That just really bothers me. It's like making my stomach hurt a little bit. I need to go to the gym. All right, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go get out of this energy because it's just so terrible, and I literally just can't even believe somebody would do that. It's so mean. That's just so mean. Like, oh my God, you guys, the shower, like, you really put him in that situation, and then you got rid of his cats. Oh my God, y'all. Like, I feel like when I find the person I want to love for the rest of my life, I'm gonna love the heck out of them, because what the heck? That's so mean. Let me go. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just shook. I wasn't expecting the video to be like that. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Because what the heck, bro? It's so fucked up. That's so messed up, bro. Man, we live in such a messed up world. I seriously, you guys. I just am so shook. Like, and think about that. Think about how, like, there was all that race, N-word, all of that. And I'm stuck on the shower. I'm stuck on the Jew thing. How could you do something like that? How could you think that it's funny? How could you think that it's... Bro, what? And another thing that I keep thinking of is like, you know when you die, or let me not say that because I guess nobody knows. But you know when you think about like the day you die, or like your deathbed, or like when you're at old age and you're just thinking of your life, right? Like wouldn't you be ashamed knowing like, oh, I did something like that? Like wouldn't you be ashamed? Because I am ashamed that I even came across that. Like I feel bad. I actually feel I ain't even the one that did it, and I feel bad. Damn. Put that man in the shower and said, let's role play. What? The karma that's coming to you is very strong, baby, because look, you really have me shook right now.